Hello everyone, thank you for joining us today. I'm Firas Zamzam from Tunisia and with my teammate Natasha Dembo from Zimbabwe. Today we will present the debate. Today we will present the topic: Should African militaries fund genetic research to enhance soldier performance and resilience? This is related to the Policy Advocacy on Genetics and Genomics, course 2025. Okay, here we have beautiful smiles here on the left hand with us and my teammate Natasha. Okay, we will present the group six team affirmative. Well, let's begin by brief introductions. As well, warfare evolves in the 20th century. African militaries must adapt to emerging security threats such as terrorism, insurgency, and border conflict, and many other threats where we strive as we strive to protect our nations and our interests. We must ask some questions. So the first question is, what if we could unlock the secret of human performance and resilience? And if is true, is validated. So what if genetic research could hold the key to enhancing our soldier ability to withstand with the physical and the mental vigor? Well, okay, so we will cite some arguments and how this will may be done. Okay, for the first attention, you may see this book, The Disease and the Mortality in Sub-Saharan Africa. Well, I don't like the term Sub-Saharan Africa, as Africa is one continent and there is no difference between north, west, south. So it is one nation. Well, here, but you can scan this and have all topic related to this book. Well, in this book, I just extracted and retrieved the important information related to war and injuries. So, okay. So there is million of soldiers was affected directly or indirectly related to war, and this impact the rate, the mortality rate. So as the World Health Organization has estimated that 10,000 of people die in war related to war. Okay, we have another open statements here. So extracted from Beyond Therapy, the source was Leon Gas Beyond the Therapy, Biotechnology, and Pursued Happiness. So as Leon said, the use of bioethical power to pursue perfection both of body and of mind. So perhaps the most neglected topic in public and professional bioethics, yet it is, I believe, the deepest source of public anxiety about biotechnology represent and the concern about the man playing God. And also we have a citation of Robert Miller, the former director of the Federal Bureau of Investigations, who the best describes the erratic changes in global politics and rising threats by stating that surviving today's threats is somehow like peering into kaleidoscope where even the slightest rotation creates a new pattern of color and light. So just when it seems to understand a threat, the world turns and the threat has changed. So as we're talking about Africa, so how really can African militaries adapt emerging security threats, such terrorism, insurgency, and border conflicts? And what scientific advancement can really enhance and boost and perform soldier resilience, endurance, and cognitive performance? And also, could genetic research provide a transformative solution by optimizing the cited capabilities, allowing to soldier operate more effectively in extreme and harsh conditions? And if all these hypotheses are validated, could African militaries invest these boosted capability to drive technological progress to address unique regional challenges? Well, so our first argument is evolving nature warfare. So as warfare, the term warfare is evolved and there is it is not like the tragedy quote. So now we are talking about the technology war, the technological war, the biological war. So there is a cyber warfare, terrorism, the unconventional warfare tactics, and also the operating outside state control. So we have to. So African nation often facing internal strife and external pressures. So well, that's why we must evolve their. They must evolve their military strategies to effectively and efficiently counter these threats. Okay, so by enhancing soldier endurance and resilience, military personnel, as they yeah, and in most cases, face harsh environments like heat, whatever. There is a lot of example like high altitude, the seed-prone regions. The genetic variants may should decrease the high risk of post-traumatic stress soldier, and we will cite a scientific example later. Okay. So the genetic research will impact the three parts of the resilience. So this is will boost the ability to endure harsh conditions, the endurance. So will improve the stamina in extreme environments, and also the cognitive performance to better make decision making abilities, to improve the better making decision abilities. And well, also as we know, Africa face a real area of infection diseases. So we have mentioned an article presented in 2015. So strengthening malaria prevention and control. So here was needed in Ghana, and maybe this is the main argument that Africa should work on it to improve our immunity, immunity. So by enhancing the body's ability to fight diseases, and also healing, which mean accelerating recovery from injuries, and resisting to infectious diseases. So also all the cited arguments will by end lead to strategic advance in defense and security. Here we have a basic training soldier in the low quadrant. So we are trained to work on the elite special forces with a high physical and mental traits. So okay, here we are talking also about promoting scientific innovation and biotechnology. So if we have an elite soldier, basically this will affect our nation. So military backed research could drive innovation in gene therapies, maybe also precision medicine and neurogenetics. So this will benefiting both defenses and civilian healthcare. Like we have cited just an example, maybe to improve uh, our robots, to improve our technological progress. So by the end, to maybe resume Africa, if it will still align on Western nation for genetic research, this will lead to a security matter and strategic risk. That's why Africa must develop its own defenses in all fields to enabling to enhancing resilience, endurance, cognitive performance, fortifying operation capability, and also fostering technological innovation. Here we have some leaders like Nepali, which started by psychological resilience and gene regulatory impact in post-traumatic in child soldier. And also it is proven genetically and it is proven scientifically. So we have an association between genetic variant and resilience in human and animal studies. And also we are in the area of CRISPRs. So we are talking about human gene editing. Also we have a big leader here, also China, who has done a human testing to create biological enhances super soldier. So this may pose a question about the ethical issues using CRISPR technologies. So to resume all on what was said. So genetic research can also inform the development of novel therapeutic and treatment for combat-related injuries and conditions such post-traumatic stress disorder and traumatic brain injuries, and also healing infection diseases. And also this will boost the whole state of the nation of Africa, African countries. So now I will invite my colleagues to talk about the rebuttal part and to talk about conclusion. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. So I'm going to be taking you through the rebuttal and the conclusion statement. So I shall start. Ethical and practical concerns of genetic research in the military. So while the idea of leveraging genetic research to enhance soldier performance and resilience may seem appealing, it's crucial to acknowledge the significant ethical, practical, and financial concerns that outweigh any potential benefits. Firstly, genetic research raises complex questions about informed consent, privacy, and the potential genetic discrimination. And prioritizing traditional military investments over genetic enhancements. The notion that genetic enhancements can replace rigorous training, adequate equipment, and sound military strategy is misguided. African militaries should prioritize investing in evidence-based training programs, improving working conditions, and improving comprehensive support services for soldiers' mental and physical health, rather than pursuing costly and unproven genetic research. While not solving poverty or instability directly, a strong military ensures security, enabling growth and governance. Stability prevents conflicts from disrupting development. So, economic priorities in Africa. While Africa faces economic challenges, it is essential to recognize the continent's diverse economies and growing industries. Several African nations have made substantial progress in technology, agriculture, and manufacturing. The focus should not be on external aid, but on fostering trade, investment, and local entrepreneurship to drive sustainable growth and in the globe as a whole. So all scientific advancements carry some risk, but this should not prevent progress. Genetic research has the potential to cure genetic disorders, improve human health, and increase food security. With strict regulations, transparent and ethical guidelines, potential negative consequences can be mitigated while maximizing the benefits of such a research. And to conclude, the question of whether African militaries should fund genetic research to enhance soldier performance and resilience is complex and multifaceted. While the potential benefits of such research are intriguing, we must carefully weigh these against ethical, practical, and financial concerns. As we move forward, it's essential that we prioritize a nuanced and information discussion that involves everyone who is able to participate in the research, engaging stakeholders from diverse backgrounds and expertise. Ultimately, our goal should be to support the health, well-being, and effectiveness of African military personnel, while also upholding the highest standards of ethics, responsibility, and respect for human dignity. Thank you very much. That's all from us.